Welcome students to GSD431 Seminar 1. The first thing I'd like to talk to you guys about is the e-portfolio that is described under the seminar link. Kind of ignore it for now. We're not going to do an e-portfolio thing. I think this is something left over from way back when they used to do this kind of stuff. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to use GitHub. And for those of you who don't know what GitHub is, it's a source code repository. So this way you can upload your code online and you can share it with whoever you want to. For this course, you don't need to share it with anybody. When we get to Seminar 6, you might want to share it with me just to show that, hey, you did it. But I think the thing I would like you guys to do with it is start from day one, upload your project there, and then for each week make a branch of your source code repository for the new seminar. And this way you can get used to making branches and uploading your code and all that good stuff. And that's it in a nutshell. I just want you guys to get used to it. The reason is in GSD 499, which is your senior project course, it's a group project and you're going to need to be able to work on a project together and without stepping on each other's toes. And GitHub is a great free solution for you guys. With that, I'm going to go on to Seminar 1. So for Seminar 1, it's all first thing we're going to do is going to read chapters 1 through 3. Very simple stuff. You guys are seniors. You know, this should be a cakewalk for you guys. Very simple stuff. It's just getting used to using the Unity game engine. So under the project, there's usually two sections. There's the book chapters, which I list out what I'm looking for, and for the most part it's pretty much everything that's in the book. So try not to skip anything. But I do add some little twists and turns in there, so make sure you read that list and make sure you cover all your bases. The other section to the project is a design pattern. And so these are broken up into 2-week sections. So the first week is all learning about the design pattern itself, and then week 2 is all about doing it, and so you're going to code something up for that design pattern. So for this first seminar, we're going to talk about the singleton. And I suggest when you write your code to write it in C#. The book, 95% of the code you're going to write with the book is going to be in JavaScript. And the reason why I ask you to do the design pattern in C# is not because I'm trying to be horrible and making you learn 2 languages or use 2 languages. It will make your life a lot easier to understand what's going on if you use the C# for the design patterns. Because JavaScript does a lot of stuff for you on the back end that you're not going to need when you go to the design pattern, and it's going to get a little confusing because you have no control over it, and it's not going to make sense how to do some of these design patterns if Unity and the JavaScript is doing some stuff for you in the back end. So I suggest do C#. You don't have to, but that's my suggestion. And then the reflection section, those couple questions that we're going to answer in week 6, the seminar 6. My suggestion is keep a log. You know, so every week answer those questions. Say, hey, put down week 1, I had these issues, or this is what happened, and you know, this was what I learned or not learned, or you know, all that good stuff. And then week 2 comes along, and you're like, okay, answer these questions real quick. And so that way, when it comes to week 6, you don't have to sit there and scratch your head and think, okay, what did I learn, or how do I answer this question? So just a way to get you guys to start thinking about that and get be able to answer it real easily in the end. That's it. I make these videos. You guys can make videos too. It's up to you. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm online pretty much 24/7, especially when I'm sleeping. But I'll get to your questions as soon as I can. And welcome again to the course.